For some reason, in our society, these kind of things are thought to be for kids only or for teenagers only, for young people only. But I don't see why. I mean, uh, I went back to being a kid or went back to being a teenager again on Saturday, a few days ago. I went to a water park. Now, I haven't been to a water park or on any water slides. And when I say slides, I mean the really long, scary ones, with all the, you know, drops and dark bits and and all that. I haven't been on any of those slides. I can't believe this. I haven't been done anything like that since I was about, I don't know, 13. So sort of early 1990s, early mid 90s time, possibly 14. But yeah, for over 30 years, I haven't experienced this, and I got invited by a couple of friends, an adult friend, very adult, and her son, who's sort of in early 20s, and it was just incredible. I'm 45, and going on all those slides for 3 hours. Oh, just exhilarating, mind, body, and soul. It was just something else. And I can't believe I haven't done that kind of thing for 30 years. This was Tower Park, Splashdown, Tower Park in Poole, Dorset. I remember when it was built. I was about 9 or 10 when Tower Park was built and went there with my granddad several times, when it opened. So I would have been, I don't know, 10, 11, 12, possibly 13 at the most. And I used to go there a lot, and not much has changed. When I went back there, well, I can't remember fully, but there are some new slides. Yeah, there are some new slides, I believe, but a lot of the things are the same, and I can see some of the original decor and fittings from when I remember it in the early 90s when I was 11 or 12. But yeah, I mean, a health and safety nightmare, isn't it? Those places, I mean, there's no health and safety at all. Maybe that's a good thing. Um, it was really, really busy because it was a Saturday. But if you haven't done anything like that, if you're in your 40s or 50s or 60s and you haven't done anything like that for a while, I mean, what's wrong with what's wrong with going back to our childhood, and why should it be a childhood or a kids thing anyway? Um, why shouldn't it be for anybody? Water sliding. They used to call them flumes, I think, back when I used to do it in the early 90s. But yeah, um, some of them are mild, some of them are sort of medium, and some of them are really, really, really scary. And of course, you got like you get a rubber ring. You need a rubber ring for some of them, and the place is kind of like set in a sort of woodland. There's like woodland around it, and grass, and it's just really, really. It's only a small place, but they managed to fit so much into there. It's really, really great. So that's Splashdown, Tower Park in Poole. I really recommend it to you. But yeah, I mean, I want to go back. I want to go back there as soon as possible. um, it was just I can't, as I said, I can't believe I haven't done anything like that since I was about 12 or 13. Um, Water slides are just incredible, and the violence that you get spat out of the hole at the bottom with. There's one called Infinity where you suddenly go, go really steep. You get dropped down into this kind of like vortex, and you go round in circles, and you think, oh, I mean, if you haven't done that sort of thing before or for ages, you think, oh, what's happening here? This is a bit scary. And then it drops you through a hole into a deep pool, head first. So you go plunging head first into a pool underneath, and if you're not ready for it, it's quite a shock. And of course, you have to find your way back up again. What I thought was particularly sweet was there were these girls. I don't know. They're probably about, I don't know, maybe 10, 9, 10, 11, and one of them was too scared. She was debating with her friends whether to go down or not, because it's a really, really steep one, and you can see even when you look in the entrance, the hole, you can see how deep it is straight away. You can see it's a real drop. And even for an adult, if you haven't done it before, it's a bit, you know, until you've done it. Then once you've done it, you know. But this girl, she was sort of thinking, oh, shall I go? Oh no, I can't. Oh yes, I will. No, I can't. And she kept sort of deliberating and looking down, and then and then deciding against it, then trying again, and then deciding against it. I don't know whether she did do it in the end, but her friends were sort of trying to sort of encourage her and reassure her. And I don't know whether she did it in the end, but yeah, I think even some adults would look down and think that, but yeah, um, I want to do this water slide thing regularly now. I think, and I do recommend Splashdown Tower Park in Poole. Not that I'm plugging a brand or anything. I'm not being. I'm, there's no endorsement going on here or anything, but that was where I went, and so a big shout out um, to them. Um, and as I said, it was like a mind, body, and soul experience. It was so exhilarating on so many levels doing those slides, and and the way that you plunge out at the bottom really fast, you get spat out into the water, and you feel like you're going to get injured sometimes, but of course you don't. But it's quite violent sometimes the way you get spat out at the bottom. But yeah, as I said, if you're an adult and you want to go to a water park, then do it. Just do it. It's exhilarating. Yeah. Um, I can't describe what I got out of it, and I just felt like I was the same age as. I mean, there were adults there, but I just felt like I was the same age as a lot of the teenagers and kids. I didn't feel any older or any different. I just felt like I felt when I was their age. It didn't feel any different. It was strange how you're all just one, when you're doing that. But of course, there are adults there too. It goes without saying. Mainly parents, of course. So yeah, big shout out to Splashdown Tower Park in Poole. Yeah, if you haven't been to a water park for a long time, I'd recommend the experience.